Good evening and welcome to another one. Right, I've left my big lamp in the truck again, so it's going to be a bit dark as again. Anyway, right, I'm on the rocks. It's flooding tide about 9:30, so I got about 2 hours of flood. I'm going to fish it an hour and a half or so over, and I'm going to leave. 3.5 hours fishing, great. Right, there's been a big storm going. It's calmed down. A lot of people saying I'm probably should be on Chesil, but too many people. So I'm up on the rocks trying for a conger or a huss or a bass or whatever. On my main 2 rods. On my 3rd rod, I'm being greedy now, I'm fishing a 2-hook flapper, which I made out of 70-pound one all the way through, bait with ragworm, trying to find a 3-bearded rocklip. That's my plan. Yeah, conger and huss on the main 2 rods, and a tabby cat on the other one. So let's get going. Let's get going. Got 2 rods out so far. The 2-hook flapper's out, bait with ragworm and squid. And I got 1 big rod out loaded with half a sardine. This rod of bird's nest on the first cast, I'm about to rebait with a whole squid, and then it's going to get a starlight above it. Just maybe try and give it a bit more attraction. So we'll see. Onwards. So here we are, rigged up from the bottom up. We've got an mix gripper, 12-pound rod on bottom, going to a rod on bottom link. An imp, 150-pound Rovex 10X, 2 beads and a big swivel, a figure 8 knot to create the snood, going down to a single 8/0 big mouth extra, and a starlight. Right then, a little bit of rod tip action. That one down there's got a 2-hook flapper with 2/0 Mustad Vikings on, bait with ragworm, and up here we've got the 2 big guns as usual. On the left is a whole squid, and on the right is 2 squid and half a sardine. So it's blowing quite hard from the west, so I'm hiding on the east. So the wind's behind me, the sea's quite calm. The water's very coloured, which is nice. We're getting bites on all the rods from the off. I've definitely lost a small conger on this one. Look at that. Boing. Might have another small conger on this one. I would say that might be a bite. Right, it's not what I thought it was, but it is bait. Fresh pout, baby. Yeah. Right then, guys, we've got a pout just now. Lovely bit of fresh bait. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a fillet off him. Needs a bit of a sharpen. Fillet of fresh pout on the rocks is just amazing. Right, there's my fillet. And what I'm going to do is put it to the side. Right, once you've got your fillet, what I like to do is put a slit down the middle of it. Don't break through the skin. I'll explain why now. So you've got the fillet with a split down through the middle there. So now what you want to do is take your hook, go in at the top, and work your way down through, nicking it in through every time. So it finally pokes out the bottom. Even it up. Right, it'll look a bit kinky and wanky, but kinky and cranky, sorry. Right, then just start winding it up. Now, because you weave through and you've got that big knot from that 150-pound line, it will become awesome. Alright, and then fold that top bit down, make it a little bit thicker at the top. And we have a pout fillet fit for the rocks. Don't need for bait stop, because in the middle there you whip the elastic around the knot and the eye of the hook, and that holds it in place. 150-pound line as usual, nothing's changed except for the bait. It's a lot fresher. Right then, a little bit manic for a minute. Had a nice pout on that one just now, which is bait. Another pout. I've got extremely slack line now, minute. Right, that's extremely annoying. Thought I hooked that fish, but put the hook pulled halfway in. Probably an eel, something like that. But anyway, I'm going to break one of my own rules. I tied up some pennels. Pair of 6.0s. Slightly smaller hooks. Just as sharp. Must add in a Sakuma. On 150 £. Let's see if this does it. Right, quickly talk you through the scratching rig as well. What I'm doing, what I've done, it's got a £70 rig body. I've tied a blood loop dropper on it, just to keep the cost down. We won't put all the crimps and the beads and stuff on it. I bought like £3 worth of rag. So I'm just sliding the rag up, tipping it with a squid head. And there it is. Doing it on both hooks. Bottom one's been stripped of bait this time. Just lobbing it about 30 yards into a clean spot I found. But still with the rotten bottom on it, because we are in the rough. Right, that one had a little rattle just now. Seems to be something going on up here too. There's pout on the right hand rod and there's sardine on the left hand. You can see the lines coming down. There they are. Well, it's wound in the light rod, or the scratching rod with the ragworm. I've had this little edible crab. Let's check him back. There he is. No size to him. Let's get him back. Not a lot happening on these two at the moment. The tide is slack, so we can hope. So, still chasing that elusive double figure fish. About an hour left of the session now. It's been very quiet for the last hour, like hardly any bites at all. Just that one little edible crab. This rod has now got a pout head and guts on one of the lobbing rigs with a 3-way swivel. And these two are just still out in the tide. Pout fillet on the right, squid and sardine on the left. Waiting. Get some good tugs on this rod. Right, with a big pout fillet. 6/0 pound weight. Big slack one. That was a slack. Something there. Fish on. very big, it says. There we go. Actually caught something on camera for change. It's only a strap, but it'll do. Start getting some good tugs on this rod. Right, with a big pulp fillet. 6/0 panel rig. Something there. Fish on, not very big, it says. There we go. Actually caught something on camera for change. It's only a strap, but it'll do.